Top 90 continues 30-16. Ah. All right, welcome back to the Onebar and Lupagus show. I'm Onebar with Lupagus, and we're ever so close to wrapping this hog up. We are in 30-16 top Vikings out of the 90-man roster.
Yeah, we've been counting down since 90. I don't know. Do you have a recap somewhere we could look at, or is that not ready to go?
I do. Here's our here's the best of the worst, or the worst of the best, however you want to say it. Not anything too surprising here.
No, but one guy you're not going to see on this list is Albert Wilson. You kind of jinxed that when you said Vikings haven't made any signings during this, and sure enough, we cut A.J. Rose for Albert Wilson. So I don't think Albert Wilson would have been too high. He'd probably been right around the 50s somewhere.
Yeah, I would say that's probably fair. I'm trying to pull up the other ones, but for some reason it's not letting me. There's 60 through 46.
Yeah. So again, this is really now the thick of things here. We're getting into not just starters, but really, really good players here, and things are going to get more exciting with this countdown.
Oh, very exciting. Let's start off at number 30. And I don't know if it's a good thing or a bad thing that we have a rookie third-round pick in our top 30, but damn it is Brian Asamoah, and he's damn good.
He's damn good. He's a little undersized, but very fast. Comes up like a bolt of lightning, sticks the backs or receivers, whoever he's come to hit. How much his role is going to be this year? I'm sure we'll see plenty of him, probably more on special teams unless there's an injury to Kendricks or Hicks. But Asamoah, a guy the Vikings had to have in round 3, so hopefully he does produce.
Yeah, so he comes in at 30, now 29. We start getting into these special teamers finally. And I think I consider it a good thing that our special teamers are finally in this list, because a couple of years ago, they probably would have been in that 90 list.
No, Dustin Colquitt would have been way at the ass end of this thing. But now we got Jordan Berry at 29, guy with big old boot on him. Just kicked us out of some very bad situations last year. Very happy to see him back and fully expect him to win the punting battle this camp. If he does not, it'll be a shock.
What a move the Vikings made to get him. So Jordan Berry, and then back-to-back, we got Greg Joseph. Greg Joseph, great year last year. Had some pretty gross kicks off the bat, but he ended as one of the best kickers in the league. Can't deny it.
Yeah. Well, the thing with Greg Joseph, that his whole season could have went south after that miss against the Cardinals to cost the Vikings the game. It did not. He bounced back, was pretty clutch for the most part. Again, for a Vikings kicker, clutch. He did damn good. So Greg Joseph comes in at 28. Let's go to 27 with a guy some may argue should be higher on this list, but it's Armon Watts, our versatile defensive lineman.
Higher as in ranked better or ranked worse?
Oh, when I say higher, I mean toward 1.
Oh, I think he should actually be back a little bit. I mean, I think he should be around maybe the mid-30s. He can get after the quarterback. He's like DJ Wanham. It's horrible against the run. He's fine. I mean, he can get to the quarterback, but he's just fine.
But this guy's been on the field. He's made some plays happen. And again, he's been in an old starting lineup. I think he's a very valuable piece to this defensive line, adds depth. He can play inside. He could probably play 5-tech. He'll probably play some interior defensive line in the 4-3 front. So Armon Watts, a guy I do like quite a bit.
I think he's benefited from just lack of depth over the years to actually get on the field. I don't think he gets on the field with many other teams.
We'll see. Agree to disagree on that one.
I like it. Next up, we go to the big fullback, Cj Ham. Another one I think maybe should be back a little bit further.
Cj Ham, Pro Bowler at his position, also a very, very good special teamer. You don't see guys come out and just deplete people the way Cj Ham does. He has his role, and he does his role at one of the highest levels possible. So Cj Ham, if his role is a little more important, he'd be even higher on this list. But right now we got him at 26.
As far as in our hearts, Cj Ham would be top 5, but Lupagus keeps pulling out the Pro Bowler comment, and there's like one fullback in the league.
Hey, he's a Pro Bowler. Pro Bowl fullback, Cj Ham. You can't take that away from him, so don't try to.
That's like you and I saying you and I are the best hosts of the Onebar and Lupagus show.
No, it's not. It's not. He's a Pro Bowler at his position. He's the best at his position.
Good for him. Good job, Cj Ham. We love him. Next up, Kenny Nwangu, second-year man.
Second-year man, a guy who almost made the Pro Bowler as a returner last year. Some would say he was snubbed, but here's to me, I would have maybe bumped him back a little bit further just because the chances he had when he actually carried the ball didn't go very well. I know there were some slow developing plays. I would like to see him just kind of get the ball, hit the hole hard, see what he can do. I was expecting more of him as a running back last year. So to me, that's what maybe would have bumped him down in my list a little bit.
Yeah, I would have put him up a little bit higher. I mean, he was the best kick returner in the league, and that goes a long way. He had the most touchdowns as a kick returner. He had the best average return as a kick returner. So how he didn't go to the Pro Bowl, and I mean, the situation he puts us in, I can't wait to see him this year.
Yeah, we'll see. And I get the feeling he's going to just primarily be our kick returner this year.
Right. I think you're right. Someone who will not be our kick returner is Ed Ingram, and he's next.
No, he might be on the field goal unit, though, or the kicking unit. But Ed Ingram, second-round pick for the Vikings. Some had him ranked lower. Very, very good pass blocker at LSU. He played some center at the Senior Bowl and actually won, like, whatever the award for best center or whatever it was down there. So where they end up putting this guy with his right guard, center, who knows? But Ed Ingram, the rookie, comes in at 24.
Yeah, I think he's so high on our list is because I think I'm drinking the Kool-Aid, how much the coaching staff absolutely loves him. I just kind of have to love him. We got to trust him.
Well, I love him. He's huge. He's a big guy. So we're going to the more big, physical, imposing interior lineman, and I love that very much.
All right, well, next up, this next guard, I think, beat out Ingram by a pew because he's played it in the league, and he's done a pretty damn good job of it, and that is Mr. Chris Reed. Yeah,
Chris Reed, and to me, this is the measuring stick for Chris Reed. When you get a guy from a team, we got him from the Colts fans were whining. They didn't want to see this guy go, and to me, that's a huge ringing endorsement on Chris Reed and how good he can be.
All right, who do we got next? 22.
Next, 22, another guard. It's a run on guards here. It's Ezra Cleveland. A guy, to me, he's been steady. I don't know if he's ever really been great, but he's been steady.
Steady Eddie. And if he can improve his pass blocking, he is going to be, I mean, he's already a good guard. But if he could get his pass blocking up just a little bit, doesn't have to be elite by any means, this dude is going to be solid.
You know, and here's the thing, too, about Ezra Cleveland. Left tackle in college, comes over, plays right guard, first year in the pros, gets bumped second year to left guard. Second year now at the same position. This should really help him improve and be even better in 22.
All right, another person we hope is better in 2022, Cam Danzler, coming in at 21. Well done, Cam.
Cam Danzler, likely our starting outside cornerback, but that battle will be determined in camp. We've seen good from Cam Danzler. We've seen bad from Cam Danzler. He's been hurt a lot, missed some games. I think he got in Mike Zimmer's doghouse a little bit last year, but Cam Danzler, you said it. We're hoping for the best from this guy.
And Zimmer's doghouse was plump full of Vikings players. Coming in at 20, another Cam Bynum. Cam Bynum, surprisingly above Danzler a little bit.
Yeah, and I think why is we haven't seen the bad from Cam Bynum. We've seen some very, very good playing a position so really practice. We haven't seen a lot of it, but we haven't seen any bad yet from Cam Bynum. So until we see some really bad from Cam Bynum, I'm fine with him coming in at 20 because I got a lot of hope and upside for this guy.
Speaking of hope and upside, Andrew Booth coming in at 19. Are we nuts? We got a second-round pick and a top 20 player.
Yeah, a second-round pick. Got coming off an injury. Who knows when he's going to be fully healthy, but you got to love the way this guy plays. He's so aggressive. He's the way he comes up and attacks, breaks on a football is so damn quick. And I think from a pure talent perspective, he is definitely a better football player than Cam Danzler.
Hell yeah. Who do you got at 18?
18, I got the same guy you do. It's wide receiver KJ Osborne. Disappeared season 1. Season 2, this guy all of a sudden just busts out of nowhere.
Yeah, if this was last year before the season started, I wouldn't even have him as the 18th best wide receiver on the Vikings. But now he goes out and proves himself. He's got beautiful hands, good route running. KJ Osborne, I will forever owe you an apology for how not nice I was to him.
I could never say I'm sorry enough. It would never be enough for him. Let's go to 17. Another running back, Alexander Madison.
I could start for a majority of the teams in the league. He's just in a situation where he's got Dalvin Cook ahead of him. And what is it, after next year, he'll be a free agent. He will be starting with somebody.
Yeah, he will be. He'll get starter's money somewhere. And Madison, I just, he gets, 400 yards a year, maybe 4 or 5 touchdowns. I just feel like the Vikings never really used him as much as they should have. I would like to see a little more breaks for Dalvin Cook, keep him healthy, give Madison some more run. Because when we've seen him an extended period, the guy looks pretty damn good. Even though he missed that wide open hole against the Seahawks that would have won that game a couple years ago.
All right. Next, final one on this list, rookie first-round pick, Lewis Seen.
Yeah, I mean, he's our first round pick. I don't think you can put him any higher than this. We just don't know how good he can or will be. We hope we know how good he can be, looking at what his tape was in college, how much the coaching staff, how much Kwesi loves this guy. Lewis Seen, he can really do it all. Can come up and hit. He can cover. Great ball skills, and he seems like an all-around great guy with a good head on his shoulders and very, very high football IQ.
Yes, so that is our list. We got one more of these. We're moving 1 through 15, and this is where it gets very, very hard. Unlike Lupagus on Saturday evening.
Usually, but I sent you my top 15. You know what mine looks like. I have not seen yours and how much we're going to differ. I don't know if you looked at it or not, but it was a pretty solid set.
There won't be any Pro Bowl fullbacks on the list. I know that.
No, there's plenty of Pro Bowlers on it, though.
All right, let us know on the list. Where did we F up? Love to hear it. Comments.
Yeah. Yep, absolutely. Let us know. And remember this, Saudi Arabia is the largest country in the world without a river.